Hi guys, Ben Parsons here again, and today I'm going to do a review and some tests of the Logitech c270 HD webcam. Okay, so the first part of this video, I'm actually going to do the video with my webcam integrated camera on my laptop, and then the second and third parts of the video where I tell you the specifications of the webcam and the tests, I will do it with obviously the new Logitech webcam that I'm reviewing, so you will be able to see the difference between the webcam I use with my laptop and the Logitech c270 HD webcam. Okay, so here is the webcam in the box. I have opened it, I have used it, because before I did this review I wanted to know how well it works and all of the controls and things like that. So it's not an unboxing. I'm going to take it out of the box now, but as I said, I have done some videos with this. And if you would like to see the quality of those videos on my channel, I think the last 2 or 3 videos I used this camera. Okay, so obviously it comes with a booklet. Okay. Just take this out of the packaging. Okay, so it's not a very expensive camera. It cost me £20 on amazon.co.uk. Okay, and here we have the camera. So obviously got the shiny surface, you can see the reflections there in the camera. Okay, and it comes with a 1.5 meter cable with a USB connection at the end. So just click straight into your laptop. And it comes with an integrated microphone, so you don't need to have a separate microphone. Okay, it does require installation, so I will put the web page and the link on the video, so you'll be able to connect to that. So it's very simple, just follow the instructions and to download the information you need. Okay, now the main thing about this, obviously it has the stand, you can see that. The problem with this is that it's not detachable. There are some that are detachable, you can take this off and then you can put it in other places, but this is fixed. It does have movement up and down, but not side to side. Won't move side to side, and literally, if I can try and demonstrate how this works. If you imagine that this is the top of the laptop screen, this is where you watch the screen. This is the top. You put it in the position you want and you lever this up. And obviously it sticks like that on the top of the camera. And then when you have that in place, you can obviously move this up and down and the laptop side to side, so it's quite nifty. Okay, so the only problem I said the first thing of this is that the stand is not detachable. Sometimes it's quite useful if you can detach it and then you can stick it in places if you want it higher up or lower down or things like that. So I suppose you could still stick it, but it's a bit more difficult when you've got this stand in the way. Okay. Okay, so in the second part of the video now I'm going to go over the specifications, and I am going to change and start using the new Logitech c270 HD webcam. So you can pause and go backwards and go forwards to see the difference in quality in the video. But the next part I'm going to tell you the specifications. Okay, so I have now changed the webcam. I'm using the Logitech c270 HD webcam. So I'm sure you can notice the difference in video quality and maybe in sound, and if you want to flick back and flick forward to see the difference, you can do that. Okay, in this part of the video, I'm just going to explain the specifications. Most of them are written on the box, but I'm going to explain to them anyway. And first, one of the most important things we have to take note of is that this webcam only works with Windows Vista, Windows 7 or Windows 8. So if you do not have any of those programs, you won't be able to use this camera, okay? It's also compatible with Skype, Windows Live Messenger and Yahoo Messenger. And one other thing, important thing to tell you is that the information on the box and inside the booklet comes in 3 different languages. It comes in English, Spanish and French. So if you were interested in what languages the information is explained in, those 3 languages. Okay, as I said before, the camera has an integrated microphone with noise reduction, and it does video calls and records videos in 720p widescreen. The camera itself uses 3.2 megapixels. It's not as good as the other 2 versions of the Logitech camera, the recent releases, which I have written down here, which are C310, which uses 5 megapixels, and C525, which uses 8 megapixels. But obviously, if you're looking for quality and price, this camera is definitely in that region. Okay, so it does have noise reduction, as I said before, and it also has light correction. The light correction is used when you have, for example, a light, you turn off a light or there's not enough light in a room, so it will adjust to give you the best quality of the video in the light that you are given. And I will show that in the tests, how that works. And it's also very important to know that it has fixed focus. Okay, it hasn't got autofocus. So when you sort of bring things closer to the screen or further away, it doesn't focus as well as a camera that has autofocus that changes as you have objects coming closer or further away from the camera. But I will show that in the tests. It does have face tracking, and obviously it has zoom like most cameras. Okay, so let's move on to the test stage. Okay, so in this part of the video, I'm just going to do some simple tests. Okay, the first one's going to be a light test. And obviously, as it's got light correction, basically what that means, as I said before, is that when it gets darker or lighter, the camera adjusts itself so that the video quality maintains reasonably high. And also, if you have dark surfaces or light surfaces, it readjusts so that you don't have too much glare or brightness, or obviously if it's darker, it changes with the light correction. So what I'm going to do now basically is I'm just going to turn off the lights. And you can see the difference, the way that the color of the screen changes as the camera adjusts with the light correction. Okay? So first of all, I'm going to turn off a light that I have behind me, and then I will turn off the main light. And we'll be in the dark, we'll only have the light from the screen. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the small light. You're not going to notice it as much until I turn off the main light, but you will notice a change. Okay, you can see the camera adjusts. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the main light. Okay, so I'm showing you the change in adjustment. So here we have the light in the dark. Obviously, the light that's in my face comes from the small light that's on the webcam, but mainly from obviously the laptop itself. And you can see that we've got relatively good quality video, even when all the lights are turned off. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn the lights on again, and you will obviously see the camera adjust itself. Okay, so the next test we're going to do is the fixed focus test. As I said before, when objects move closer or further away with fixed focus, they're not always in focus. If you have autofocus, the camera will adjust itself as it comes closer or further away. So to do this test, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a J card from one of my Blu-ray videos, which is E.T. And you'll see the difference as we come closer and further away. So normally more or less, 1 meter away from the camera is where we have good visual focus. So you can see here it's quite good. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it closer, and you will see that the closer it gets, obviously the letters aren't as much in focus. Just when we get quite close, and you can see here that you don't have the auto focus, and it's very difficult to read the writing. Okay, it's all fuzzy. Okay, so this is a problem with having fixed focus. When you come out and you get to about here, you can see that it's very well in focus. Okay. Okay, so the next test is going to be a motion test, and basically I'm just going to move some things around in front of the screen, and this is just to see if you're going to be recording videos with a lot of movement, to see what quality this webcam gives you. Okay, so first I'm going to move a book, and then I'm going to move my hand, so you can just see the different types of things. Okay, so I have a book here by World War I. Okay, so I'm just going to move this across the screen. You can see that it does actually the letters do get quite fuzzy as you move it around. Okay. And obviously, I'm going to do it with my hand now, so you can just see that if you move the hand, it's okay, but there is quite a lot of, you can see the fuzz there if you move quickly. Okay, and the other test, obviously, is the movement of the hand with the sound, so I'm just going to clap, and you can see that the noise that the clap makes as the hands come together, you can see if it's in sync or not, okay? So this is quite good, but obviously if you're going to move things really fast, you can see that this camera hasn't got that good a quality in the motion test. Okay? Okay, and the last test is going to be the photo test. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to, on this video, I'm going to show you first a photo that I took with my old webcam on the laptop, and then I'm going to show you a photo taken with the new webcam, so you can see the difference in quality of the photos. Okay? So here's the first photo. This is obviously with the camera that's integrated on my laptop. Okay, and a photo done with the new Logitech C270 HD webcam. So as you can see, the quality is a lot better on the photos and the video. So overall, this webcam, I'm very happy with it. Comparing it to the webcam that I had with my laptop, the screen quality or the image quality is very good. The sound, I think the sound is more or less the same as it was on the other camera, but I'm happy with that because it's integrated. And in general, for the price that it cost me, £20 on Amazon, and the quality it gives me, I'm very happy. And I want to give this webcam a 4 stars out of 5. I hope you enjoyed the review and all the tests that I've done. If you do have any questions, please ask them down below, because sometimes I go over it a bit quickly, or you haven't understood anything, or you would like some extra information. Please ask me down below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please click on like.